Hey, Editor Breen here. After recording this video, I've come down with a case of the sniffles, but I wanted to preface this entire video by saying this is the first proper video I've posted to my YouTube channel, so if you could just bear with the pacing. I know YouTube retention stats, they don't recommend videos to people who click off of them. I have timestamps or chapters or whatever it's called down at the bottom. You can bounce around because I talk about a couple different things and my general thoughts about a couple of different things. So if I'm boring you with one section, just jump to the next chapter. And thanks for clicking on my video. Man, I haven't played this game in a while. But I promised myself I would make new content this year. I would start uploading to this channel this year. So here goes. We're going to go in fresh. We're going to go in raw, and you're going to see my live gameplay. We'll see if they did anything about that bot crisis. From my experience, Harvest is one of those servers that people get real friendly on. It's one of the two most popular maps. I think this is just the next thing below 2 Fort. If that's any indicator, I have a feeling we're going to get some bots here. So we'll see how that goes. We're almost there. Here we are. Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. No, I think this is a bad server. I think we're in for a bad time. We'll see what we can do. Apparently while I was away, the item servers went down, and that was like its own mini event that people played. All the TF2 YouTubers had a extra free content, and I wasn't around for it. I didn't know it happened until after the fact. But for like 36 hours, the game just didn't function, and everyone was stuck in default mode, like some kind of limited time event. Valve never even announced that anything was wrong or that they had patched it. So that's kind of weird. That's why the hashtag ain't worth anything. Even the bots are saying hashtag save TF2. I can't tell if they're being sarcastic or if they're just have found the worst possible way to try and draw attention. Alright, well, we'll re-queue. And I won't queue for Capture the Flag or King of the Hill. We'll see what that does. Yeah, I got my discount rocket jumper. You have a spy bot? Or they have a spy bot? How does that happen? Who bots a spy? Whoa. Oh, hi, friend. Yep, this is a normal video game. So I haven't been out of the loop other than gameplay-wise. I haven't played TF2 in a while, and this is why. This is why I wanted to record this. Lonkador, I think is how you pronounce it. I have no idea how it's spelled, but I'll put the guy's channel up on screen. He's done a couple videos talking about essentially the Save TF2 hashtag came back and has done jack squat for the state of the game this time around. We haven't even gotten a tweet response yet. I doubt it's going to happen. But I just wanted to put my own 2 cents into the bucket here for a second, and while I play some Brain Dead Soldier, because I haven't played this game, so this is probably the only class I can be decent as. Sure, you're a sniper. He essentially talked about, he was encouraging people to get on YouTube and talk about their experiences. That heavy is not a human. He's encouraging people to get on here and talk about their experiences, so I figured my first video of the year might as well just be me rambling into a microphone while I play the video game for the first time in the first serious time in a couple months. This game used to be my everyday go-to, this is the thing I do for fun. And I go through games, so honestly, I wouldn't doubt that the bot thing was unrelated to my diminishing enjoyment. It was definitely a factor. It sped up the... But I played on Uncle Topia for so long, and that became stale. So it might just, I'm not like a diehard 10-year TF2 fan. I've been playing for... Don't kick me. What are you doing? Stop it. What he said, that's not me. Stop it. I did nothing. I'm a real soldier, Team Fortress. They kicked me. That's crazy. People will vote yes for everything. All right. Well, see, this is the problem. Okay, so Lonkador, I know you're like overseas player. I'm here to throw my experience in the ring. Virginia servers haven't been playable since 2019 or 2018. They haven't been playable since 2018. 2019 was when the bot crisis started, wasn't it? I don't know the timeline of events, but it has never waned in Virginia. It has never gotten better, other than when they immediately patched some glitches and forced the bot hosters to change up things. But I mean, Virginia, I think, is one of the most played regions because I think it covers New York all the way over until you get to like the West Coast. And the West Coast has its own servers. I don't know exactly where, but I'm on the Virginia IAD servers. Yeah, no, the bot crisis hasn't gone away, and I guess I could look into the mega anti-cheat, whatever the mega scatter bomb guy was talking about. But at the end of the day, mega anti-cheat, the guys are based out of Australia, and I'm not prepared to contribute, and I'm not inclined to believe that they will magically have all of the bots that frequent the Virginia servers just in their database. Oh, that's a good sign. Yeah, if Sniper's the most played class in the lobby, you can basically count on it being a bot lobby. But yeah, no, I haven't been able to enjoy this game as the devs intended for upwards of 5 years now. We're in 2024, so we're on year 5 of this. 2019, then 2020, and then 2021, then 2022, then 2023. We're on a year 6. That's like a third of this game's life. When did this game come out? 2012? 2007? Okay, that's older than I thought. I think it went free to play in like 2011, 2012. But a quarter? Maybe a fifth of this game's lifespan? I'm gonna say a quarter of this game's lifespan has been spent bot-infested. Valve makes their own anti-cheat, and they just don't maintain it. They don't care, and they still get money. People still put money into this game, despite the fact that it's literally unplayable. Lonkador, in his video, was like, please don't harass the... I'm not going to give him a voice. That's kind of mean. We're all on the same side here, wanting the game to be fixed. But, you know, he's in his video, he's like, don't harass Valve on their emails. I'm like, no, their emails, they have them for a reason. If their emails are publicly posted anywhere, like Valve, you know, I've emailed gaben@valve.com. That email under this company, they have that public-facing email for a reason. They want you, especially if it's customer support, or if it's, you know, whoever, people who would be able to do something or be able to say something to somebody who could do something. You know, just anybody at Valve who could get the word to whoever it needs to go to. We ought to spam their email. That's what the email's for. They have public-facing email addresses for you to go and email and give suggestions or complain or do what have you. And this is a completely valid reason to flood their email boxes. Now, I'm not saying go in there and be like a hateful, degenerate person and, you know, swear a bunch in your email. Be professional. Send an email like you would send an email to your own boss. Be polite. But be honest. Voice your frustrations as a concerned fan of this game in their email box. And also,
Infamous Invictus
basically posted a video talking about he got on the phone with somebody from like wherever Valve's office is, in case they wanted to actually host like a proper, not really a protest. Instead, it would be a bunch of goofy gamers showing up in cosplays, holding makeshift. Yeah, it would be a bunch of makeshift conscientious objector signs with Save TF2 posted on them while we're hanging out in cosplay doing dances on the sidewalk of Valve's office. And it wouldn't be hateful. It would be out of a place of love, because that's what this is. We love this game, and we want to see it treated better. Valve is like a neglectful father, and Team Fortress hasn't heard from its father since he left and never came back. He went to get the milk, didn't come back. There's all sorts of pests in the house. Nobody's here to call the exterminator. It's a sad state of things. And I miss this game. I miss it. There has been entire generations of, like, TF2 YouTubers within the past, like, however many years. Like, all the old guys left. Most of them have moved on. Other ones have just slowed down on content, which is perfectly fine. Or they're branching out, you know. Yeah, there's been new YouTubers cropping up. That's what I was talking about. And then I went on a tangent about SOUNDSMITH. But, there's an entire new, like, subset of TF-tubers. You got the Chuckle Nuts. Big fan of those guys. I don't exactly get all their in-jokes. They're kind of wacky, but, you know, they got a podcast thing they kind of do, and then they do content together, and that's always fun to watch. You've got just other up-and-coming channels. You know, who was it? Tony Allen. That's the first video I watched. Just his hour-long To Kick a Cheater video. That's what kind of set me into this. Because I watched that video, and then YouTube recommended me 3 other TF2 videos, and then I was like, okay, yeah, I'm going to make my response, because it recommended me the Lonkador video, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll do my YouTube thing. And SOUNDSMITH does videos on other games, and I think that's hype. I love watching him play, like, Deep Rock Galactic or whatever. I also just like his sound. His sound design videos. Honestly, SOUNDSMITH, you need to make a second channel that's just talking about your actual sound design career, because I know how TF2 fans are, and they're like, you know, you're not making TF2 content, you're not a real TF-tuber, and we're gonna harass you or whatever, and that's what happens to every TF-tuber who dares to branch out. But honestly, your sound design content is awfully different from your usual gaming content, even if it's not TF2. You do other gaming videos, and they're all kind of the same vibe. And then the sound design videos are neat, and I really like them, but they're entirely different. So I think SOUNDSMITH, you ought to make a second channel, and just occasionally, you could even do it like as like a YouTube Shorts thing. Branch out, do a YouTube Shorts channel on sound design. How cool would that be? I mean, of course, you gotta... It's gotta be something you would be interested in, but I would watch it. As a musician, I find sound design very interesting. It's adjacent to something I'm into, something I do. Learning about all the digital sound effects and how you can use almost music mixing software, but in an entirely different way, to just make sound effects and other stuff that it's not really music, but it's adjacent. I find it really interesting. And he's only got like 2 or 3 sound design videos on his channel, despite being the SOUNDSMITH. So, go make a Shorts channel and go off, because I'd love to watch that stuff. This has certainly been a game of PL Upward. You know, if I was to make a video game, I would just make knockoff Team Fortress 3 and hope that Valve doesn't sue me. And I wouldn't add the sniper class. I would replace it with some dude with like a shitty AK. And that would be the 9th class. Or maybe just no 9th class. Scratch that. I'd make Demo Knight the 9th class. I would make Demo Knight in his own separate class. Because if you look at my hours on each class, I think Demo Man is either my top or second most played class. Maybe he's my 3rd. I don't know. That never used to be the case, but then I played a lot of Demo Man and also played a lot of Demo Knight, but never at the same time. Like, those are 2 entirely different playstyles, and the 2 just happen to total a decent amount. I guess I can't show that until I'm in a loading screen, but... But yeah, I mean, Demo Knight deserves to be his own class, and I think if I was to take the sniper out of the game, I would replace him with... Demo Knight. Because the spy can fill the same role as the sniper. He's a pick class. He's just long range versus short range. And in a game where most of the encounters are medium to short range, spy fits in there. Maybe give him a medium range option, like a throwing knife, and that can be your sniper. The kunai ought to be a throwing knife, but it's not. I guess that's the other downside of the spy from Team Fortress. You just use voice comms, and then he sucks. The whole disguise gimmick doesn't really work if you speak. All you gotta do is shoot their feet. They all die. Funny. Soldier is the easiest class in this game by far. Give me this. I'm dying. I didn't want to taunt. I didn't want to taunt. Booger 18. The Mucinex booger. I died to the booger from the Mucinex ad. Because I got stuck in a taunt like a dumbass. You know, I am actually having fun with this. More than I expected to. This is going to be obligatory Team Fortress video response to recent discourse or whatever. But I'm having fun here. Oh, I got lucky. I only had to re-queue twice. Or was it 3 times? I don't remember. Sometimes you gotta re-queue upwards of like 7 times. I don't want to let them cap. Just because I like this match to keep going, but alright. Demo Man is my second most played class, but like a third of that, if not half of that, is Demo Knight. But then I had to stop playing Demo Knight because I switched to Uncle Topia because of the bots. And you can't play Demo Knight on Uncle Topia. The players are better. Like, I can top frag on here if I really want to. Like, try hard for it. I can't top frag on Uncle Topia even if I tried, unless it was like an empty lobby when I joined. So, it's kind of demoralizing. Like, I realize how bad I am at the game compared to these better players. And I have to play with the better players because otherwise I get stuck with the bots. That'd be the other thing. If I can make a TF2 clone, no random crits. Bunch of nonsense. I'd be inclined to keep random bullet spread. Some people have made some legitimate arguments in favor of that. Just for the record, in case anyone actually does watch this, I'm not going to be a TF2 channel. I'm just going to make videos about things and talk about stuff. I guess if this gets received well, maybe I will do some more TF2 because I'm having fun with this. So who knows? Maybe I'll turn the camera on. Maybe I'll get a funny compilation. Maybe I'll record enough that some funny things will happen, and I'll make a funny thing compilation. Otherwise, I'm probably just gonna play random games or do other stupid stuff. I'm playing a lot of the finals, but I suck at that game, so I'm probably not gonna put any gameplay of myself playing that, because it would be embarrassing to upload the finals gameplay when I play like shit, no matter what class I play. I haven't really been streaming that. Oh yeah, I guess I should plug the Twitch. I'll put it in the description, but I might upload some more Team Fortress gameplay. I might play some other games. I might do bigger video projects talking about other things. I have some things that I'd consider talking about. I'd have to gauge what people are interested in. So I got to start somewhere. That's the key thing. I'm just doing this so that I can start. My New Year's resolution was to post content on this channel. Last year's was to start streaming semi-seriously. And, well, it's still a hobby and I don't do it, like, super consistently. The fact is I do it. I'm not, like, scared to hit go live anymore. Because it's a thing that I do somewhat often. And for the same reason, I shouldn't be scared to boot up editing software and, you know, be intimidated by, like, okay, where do I go with this? See, that's the thing. I used to always, if I uploaded anything ever, it would always be something that I shat out in one day. And I feel like that's really bad because I have ADHD. I can't record something and then turn around and edit it within the hour because I can't stand to watch myself back. Like, all of the things that I just said, I now have to listen to myself say for the next half hour. I mean, here we are. We're 35 minutes into this recording. That's 35 minutes of footage I have to go back and watch. I barely have the attention span for a regular 10-minute YouTube video. So, to watch raw footage, oh, it's like brain numbing. Which sucks, because I have friends that I would love to edit their videos. Because I can stand it to sit there and watch them. I just can't stand watching myself. Maybe it's something about my voice, or just the fact that it's me. Oh, I'm getting because there's 6 people in the game. Why did everyone leave? We finally got a bot-free lobby, and everybody fucking left. My rabies. I was gonna say rabies squirrel, because that's a squirrel. I think we'd all agree. And I think we, as Valve game fans, should all just stop putting up with it. Stop putting up with CS2 and its shitty subtick nonsense. Stop putting up with the bots in TF2. Go play a different game that doesn't have these issues. Even if you might not technically be having as much fun, it shows. The player count shows when everybody fucking leaves because the game has turned into a shithole. And people are talking about, whoa, let's just not buy crates. If anything, that's just going to make Valve not put money into the game anymore, because it's like, well, it doesn't generate money back, so we'll just shut the servers off and leave it to community only, like, you know, we did with CSGO. But if the player numbers, if we all say, okay, hashtag save TF2 didn't work, how about for the month of February, everybody who gives a shit about this game just quits. And we all make videos about Fortnite for the month. Like, seriously, imagine if Uncle Dane does a Fortnite video, and SOUNDSMITH does Fortnite videos, and everybody's doing Peter Griffin in the thumbnail. And that's just what we do for February. It's just Fortnite. Fortnite February. Everybody in the TF2 community, get on it. Fortnite February. I mean it. Because I feel like that would send more of a message than whatever, you know, not buying crates. So I don't know. If they saw a big, if that's seriously, if there was a big drop off in player numbers, maybe that would change something. Of course, it wouldn't be half of the players. It'd be like a 10% drop, which I think is significant. Because the TF2's player numbers have been ever increasing. I don't know how much of that is because of bots. I think most bots are based on hacked accounts, so they wouldn't add new player numbers. That would just maintain old ones. Unless they were like inactive accounts. Haha, dead. Aw. So I wouldn't doubt that idle accounts are a decent proportion of player numbers. But I know most of those players have to be active, because it's when new updates come out and stuff. You know, what was it? Smith 2021 we saw peak player numbers? I think maybe 2022? I don't remember. We kept hitting player number peaks during COVID. And of course it was COVID, but I mean, Come on, that's worth something. And we got nothing. I mean, they're adding new maps. They added versus Saxton Hale, which I thought was cool. Now they're talking about adding Prophunt, and people are pissed off about that, and I think they ought to be. This isn't Gary's mod. Gary's mod exists. Everybody who has TF2 has Gary's mod. That's not necessarily true. TF2 is free. Gary's mod isn't. But you know, if you're there, you're there. If you want free prop hunt, go to Fortnite because that has prop hunt, right? Fortnite is everything now. Yeah, if you want stupid kid prop hunt, to-do brain, blah, 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 go play Fortnite. This isn't that. TF2 is TF2. Add a new core game mode. You know, improve on the payload race formula, and add a new payload race to the main map pool, or something. Maybe player destruction ought to be a game mode. Or kill confirmed, or whatever it is. You know, the one where you, like, kill people. Like, with the seal map. You know the seal map, right? That ought to be a core game mode. Add some new weapons. When Jungle Inferno was... How long ago? But yeah, what was it? Jungle Inferno was 2017. I joined the game after Jungle Inferno came out. So I have never experienced new items being added to this video game. And I've been in this game's fan base for upwards of 6 years. I mean, the bots have been around for going on 6 years now, and I was in the game 2 years before that. So 8 years! 8 years? 7? It was just 2024, so 8 years now, we'll say. 8. That can't be right. My math is scuffed. 2024, 2023, 2022, 2021, 2020, 2019, 2018, 2017. I'm gonna say 7 years. I'll be fair. It's the start of 2024, and Jungle Inferno was in the middle of 2017 somewhere. So 7 years without a new weapon being added, or rebalances on current weapons. Because let's be honest, there are some weapons that need rebalanced. I could name any number of weapon fixes. I actually have little scripts on my desktop that I never got around to making those videos. We have hit the hour-long mark, which means this is going to be really daunting to go back and watch. And I've run out of things that I wanted to say. So, I'm going to let this game end, and then I'm going to end the video. Thanks for watching. This is the first thing, I think, at all that's posted to my channel right now, if I'm uploading this to Breen. But for that same reason, I'd appreciate it if you stuck around. You don't have to subscribe, because I'm not promising to make TF2 content. But if you leave a like and, you know, comment, voice your own frustrations. Talk about your own experience in the comments with bots. I want to hear about it, even if it's depressing. You know, I want to know that I'm not going insane. I want to know how you can manage to stomach this nonsense, because I can't. But, you know, engage with the video, because maybe I will make more Team Fortress. So yeah. Or at least I'll use TF2 as, like, B-roll, or I'll record TF2 live and talk about things over TF2 gameplay, if that's what people want to watch. But yeah, check out the Twitch. I got a Twitch. I stream over there. I get 0 viewers, so it'd be nice if someone from this video, if anybody watches this, if they also hopped over there next time I'm streaming. I have a Discord that I ping when I stream, but if you just follow me on the Twitch, you'll know when I stream. It's quite sporadic, usually on the weekends, just when I'm not as busy. I usually shoot for one stream every weekend, if not every other weekend. I used to do them every Friday, but I'm busy on Fridays now. So if you follow me on the YouTube side of it, because if it's Breencast, then I'm also streaming it to YouTube now that Twitch eased up on their simulcasting rule. So if you follow me on Twitch, you can see every stream I do. If you follow me on my YouTube stream channel, I also stream there in addition to Twitch. I might not see your chats, but If you want to watch the streams after the fact or live to just listen to in the background, you can always watch them on YouTube. And stuff will be archived there too, which is kind of why I stream there, just so that I didn't have to upload all my Twitches. I didn't have to download and then upload them. It's just kind of already there in one place. I'm not playing without Breen now. Okay, well, yeah, so if you could check out my Twitch or my stream channel, if you really want, there's a Discord. I will link those things, but you don't have to engage with all of them. Just one of them would be nice. Preferably not the Discord, because I'm not necessarily prepared to handle people. I don't have any moderators, because it's currently just me and friends. And I'd like to not have to moderate a ton. So, you know, be nice. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully TF2 gets better. I'm not keeping my hopes super high, but you know, miracles can happen. Valve can turn around one day and decide not to be a destructive, terrible company like all the other game companies are. Because Valve is acting like Nintendo a lot recently. Between all the TF2 stuff being taken down, you know, I guess it's fair to enforce your copyright, and the violations were pretty extreme compared to stuff Nintendo gets pissed off about. It's not like it was a derivative work, it was just TF2 in-source 2 or VR. But yeah, I mean, you're scaring your fan base, and you just need to throw them a bone by fixing the base fucking game first, and then you're welcome to, you know, destroy all the fan projects after you fix the main fucking game, because then we don't feel like we've been abandoned, at least. There has literally been no content. TF2 YouTubers have run out of things to do YouTube on. I've seen the TF2 subreddit, the cesspit that it is, be like, was this rock always here? And that's the fucking post. And it'll be the top post of the week. Because there's nothing going on in this game. Other than the same senseless bots that we've put up with for going on 5 years now. 6. It's going on to a 6th year now. It's ridiculous. So I'm hoping Valve will do better, because right now everyone has a right to feel abandoned. Destroying fan projects and the base game is a cesspit. Please, Valve, fix the game. This has been Breen, and thanks for listening to me ramble, including me, because goddamn, I've rambled for an hour and almost 10 minutes now. I'm gonna hit quit recording now. Bye-bye-bye. Rippin' reskins.